today's episode, I take a look again at a potential big swing setup on EURUSD. EXE from Market Maker Traders does his thing on Bitcoin, and as always, some action from our live trading room. Also, just a quick reminder that entries for the FX Sniper Challenge is officially open, and we will kick off in 2 weeks on the 30th of September. We have some great traders competing, and we will have a participation list up shortly. You can find all the info on our webpage or in the informational video. A link will be at the end of this video or also in the description below. Right, the trade I want to cover today is that of EURUSD. I did cover it a couple of weeks ago, but I just quickly want to recap why I'm looking for longs on this pair. And I've got the silver chart, silver daily chart here on the left, and we got a similar sort of setup happening on the right side here. As you can see on the left here, silver after the drop, it had the big consolidation, it had the little spring or stop run before it had the impulse, and then it came grinding down to about 50% of this whole consolidation before the market ripped higher. Now EURUSD is setting up in a similar fashion. We had the drop, we had this big 2-year consolidation, we had the little breakout or the spring, and then the big push up, and now it's grinding down, and we're at this 50% of this whole consolidation. So this is the reason I'm still looking for longs on the EURUSD. Just because these patterns are similar doesn't mean it's 100% guaranteed that it will play out this way, but I do believe that the probability is high. And it is definitely worth taking a shot, especially as a swing trader, to potentially catch quite a big move. I believe at least up to this little pivot point, if not even taking these highs at 1.26. But we'll be jumping to the lower time frames to see what's going on there. Alright, now just jumping to the 4-hour time frame, what you guys can see here is the market had this big spike down during these wild news events that happened during the week. It actually, on some feeds, it actually did clear this lows. On other ones, it actually didn't clear these lows. So I'm not really sure if this was a complete stop run and that the market is now going to correct and go higher, or if the market is actually going to come down, take these lows, and maybe then we'll find a bit of a reversal pattern to go long. So I got both scenarios in mind, and like I said, depending on how the price action plays out, I might be looking to get long early next week. But there is definitely a possibility that we might come down even further to clear these lows. Even if you look at some of the other euro pairs like euro Aussie dollar, it came desperately low to the liquidity pools, but it turned before then. So that's why I'm thinking that we might actually come down one more time before we have this big reversal that I'm anticipating. But just jumping to the 30-minute time frame, if this was the stop run, then this is where the little move began before it ran the stop. So this is the level that I'll be looking for it to get to, and that'll also be this little low liquidity here. So I'm going to monitor the price to see how it gets when it gets to this level. Maybe I'll use an intraday entry pattern to get long if the market gets here, and hopefully we can get into a free trade in case it doesn't come for these lows. So this is definitely the level I'm going to be watching, but if we don't have the reversal here, then perhaps we're going to come down and we'll look for a reversal at the bottom here.
Good morning, traders. Happy Sunday. Taking a look here at Bitcoin. So we were looking for some downside movement here. Kind of a little bit of levels marked up here. Let's remove them as they have been met. With that, we're sitting sideways within a wedge. We'll see if we get some continuation to the downside. We made 1, 2, 3 pushes up into this region here. For me, price is being weighted down into this region. We have a lot of wicks created to the upside, a lot of retests and so forth. Wicks presenting opportunities for liquidity fills. So if we were to quote unquote get a spike, I'd be looking for somewhere up into this region, 10.6 to about 10.645, right around here. That would just more than likely be an opportunity ceiling for price to come back down. We have wick here. If people are selling, we get a little squeeze. That's where I'd be expecting price to go to. So in that case, still bearish on the charts. Looking at the monthly chart, giving us some indication what we could possibly be seeing here. Let's go ahead and zoom out a little bit. Could price come up into this region? Absolutely. With that, we're looking at a scenario where there are a lot of long tail wicks to the upside. Furthermore, potentially a double top in the making. If this double top does play out in the next couple of months, where we could basically get a close and then a failure at roughly the 10.8 region, that's going to look very high probability for a shoot to the downside, which I think will be met with that 8.3 target as referenced from the previous weeks. we'll be continuously watching over here. As you guys can see, overlap all day on candles, meaning orders sitting sideways compression. Price has not touched this level, it's untouched. Money pot scenario, money sitting here, prices to come and touch the money pot that's been filling up. As you guys know, if there's no winner in a jackpot scenario in the lottery, money just keeps piling till we finally get that one winner. First touch, big reaction. That's what I'll be looking for, rather. So we'll continue to monitor the market here. Like I said, we got that quote-unquote sideways wedge. Could it mean a possibility of a jump? Absolutely, and it would be up into this region here. We would have to see what happens at that 10-6 region before even thinking to go higher. With that, hope you guys have a wonderful Sunday, and take care.